When I was a kid, I used to play Doom, the original one by ID Software, or id Software. Don't know how they call it. I think that was released in '93, so I must have been 18 at the time. I felt like I was younger though. Maybe okay. So I was 18. I played Doom. It's a little bit gory. You had plasma rifles, you had shotguns, chainsaw, and the BFG, and all sorts of cool weapons, rocket launcher. And you shot all demons and splattered them all over the map. My son now is 11 years old. So I thought it'd be time for him to play Doom, and Doom Eternal looks slightly different to what I remember it. I mean, the concept is the same type of weapons, slightly gorier though. But I'm not too worried. I think he can distinguish pretty good that you shouldn't run around with a chainsaw and hack people up, especially not taking the thumb, pressing it into the eye, tearing the eye out, shoving it down the throat of a monster. They're all monsters anyway. If it does come across a monster, I'll let him do that. I don't think it'll do that to a normal person. So, feel alright. And then I walked past this thing. And this is the kids' toys that they used to have. And I don't know where they got this one, but these are just as gory. See? These kids' toys. That's what I was thinking anyway. Whoa, getting a bit worked up here. I was going to actually make a little game here inside of Blender. I went for a walk the other day and I thought of a game that you can make inside Blender without a single line of code, and I'm going to challenge you to it. So let's create the map here. Let's do this. Actually, I'll leave the default cube. That's going to be the start. This is where you start. Go to front view, Shift D, duplicate that one, get this face. And I'm just going to control right click. So that's a quick way to extrude if you haven't done that before. I'll do a simple one to begin with here. And finish line is here. Let's get this one. Shift D, E to extrude. Here I'm going to leave room for a shortcut for the speedy one. So there, but it's going to be tight. Okay. That's going to be tricky, right, at the end there. So up here is the finish. But I'm Swedish. Let's alt-click there, alt-click there. Delete faces. Cap it with F. And here we go. Control R, loop cut, Control R, loop cut, Control R, loop cut, and then Control R, loop cut. And here I'll just bridge these. Right click, bridge faces, and here, bridge faces. So that's a shortcut if anyone's skilled enough to take it. Maybe I need to round that off. So this is going to be the first ever level of extrude that we're going to play, and I'm going to challenge you to it. I just thought about this when I was walking down the street. Let's see. That's my Widnesian accent. When I lived in Liverpool, that's how they spoke in Widnes, which I have no idea if they do anyway. Scale said, and here's the finish line then. So you have to penetrate this finish line to get in here. So I'm going to color it differently so we know that that's okay. Bridge faces. There you go. And I'll color it differently. Blue finish line. Or no, I'll do... Hey, we can do checker deselector. Alt select these. White. F3. Checker deselect. Literally checker deselect. And then make them black. That's the finish line. And this is going to be level, let's see, let's call this level 67. The rules are here now that you can't touch the wall. If you touch the wall, it's game over. You have to restart from the bottom. And this, you're going to start from this default cube here. So, first ever game of extrude we're going to play now. Can you have a timer inside of Blender? Maybe I'll do a timer in Python, if necessary. It's funny that they chose Python in Blender. Pick one language that nobody will understand how to program in. Python it is. Let's implement that. Okay, so the starting position now that you're gonna take is you select this top face here. And then you go 1 on the keypad you can start with whatever zoom level you want. You can prep your thing. So for this level, level 67, you can even do it from here. In future levels where it's way too zoned out, maybe it's like this or something, so you can't really see it. Then you're allowed to press delete to zoom in, and then minus. So you can plus and minus on the numpad there to go in and out. But I'm gonna assume my starting position now. You're only allowed to use the keyboard now. That's the only way you can play this game. A game of extrude, nothing but keys. Those are the rules. So I'm gonna cross the finish line here and see what time I set. And you're gonna have to beat this time. So let's see. Ready, steady, go. E1. Okay, 10 I can go. Okay, E 0.5. R 90. No, that's too much. 45. E2. R 20 degrees. E 10 I can go. E1. Rotate. Okay, I just thought of another rule here. You're not allowed to break the geometry. See this here? That's a foul. Foul. You're disqualified. You can't do that. So I have to Control Z back here. And let's see, should you be allowed to do Control Z? Should you be able to backpedal? Okay, hardcore rules, no backpedaling. But for noob rules, you can backpedal. So Control Z is allowed if you play noob rules. I'm going to play hardcore rules, so no backpedaling here. And we're going nothing but keys. E10. E2. Oh, I hope that's not... sorry, rotate 45. E3 maybe. E1. Rotate 10 degrees should be all right. Okay, I can go 20. E4. E2. E2. Rotate minus 45. E1. E3. Oh, 4. Rotate minus 20. E10. Ooh, that was crazy. It's gonna be tight here now. E1. Rotate minus 20. Ah, this is too tight. Minus 25. Ah, 30. Oh no. All right. So 49 seconds. That was a foul. See, I broke that geometry. Control Z. Let's go back. All right. I'm going to start memorizing this level. So let's try it again. I should do a Python script as well to warn if you have intersecting vertices. But I'm playing vanilla Blender at the moment here, so can't do that. Ready, steady, go. E10. E2. Rotate 45. E1. Rotate 20. E4. E. I can go 4 more. Yeah. E2. Rotate minus 45. Oh, I overlapped. Okay. Restart. Foul. Foul. Reset. Let's try again. Start. I'm just gonna go 8. E3. Rotate 45. E3. E5 maybe. Ooh, that was close. Rotate 30. E2. E3. Rotate minus 45. E2. Rotate minus 45. Oh, that's too much. Minus 30. E5. E7 or something. E3. Rotate minus 45. E1. Rotate minus... I can only do 10 degrees maybe, or 20. E2. Rotate minus 45. I'm going to do the noob route. The noob route. E4. Rotate 20. Oh, I'm going to go 10. Yeah. Oh, that was a close call. Rotate minus 20. E3. E2. Rotate 45. I don't know why I'm calling out the keys. I've got screencast keys. E2. Rotate 20 degrees. E8. Oh, I've got a cheat line. E2. See that on the axis line there? That's a help. It's like guidelines in Forza Motorsport or something. Minus 20. E5. E3. Rotate. Can I go 30? E3. E2. Rotate 45. I can go 60. That's an ugly corner, but hey, that was tight. Rotate 10. No, 20. Good. I can go 30. I can go 40. Oh, check this out. 20. E10. E5, rotate minus 45, E3, rotate minus 45, E4, rotate minus 45, no, too much, minus 20, okay, rotate minus 20, E4, E3, oh, this is tight, I might have to scale here, E2, no, you're not allowed to scale at this point, not on this level, minus 20, E2, rotate minus 10, oh, I haven't committed, 3, E, rotate minus 20, E5. Do you know what? I don't think you're allowed to do that even. I think that's a violation. I'm not playing noob here. So I don't think you're allowed to type and touch the wall and retract. That's a foul. Maybe that could be a time penalty. It colorizes red. Bit easier to see. Default cube, we're not allowed to touch. All right, let's try it again here. Should I go for the shortcut? I might go for the shortcut, actually. I mean, that surely is a more optimal route, so I'm going to go for it now. Another game of extrude here. Level 67, let's go. Ready, steady, go. E8, E3, rotate 45, E5, rotate 20, E3, E2, rotate minus 30, E6, rotate minus 20, E3, rotate minus 20, E6, E3, rotate minus 45, E3, rotate minus 20, E5. Oh, this could be tight. It's too tight for the corner. I'll try it though. No, I'm gonna miss it. I can't take that. It's too sharp of a turn. This is not good. E2, rotate minus 20, E5, E3. Oh, close call there. Rotate 20, no, 30. I'll go 40. E2, rotate 20, too sharp, too much of a turn. Rotate, compensate, minus 20, I should have not straightened up. 5, rotate 10 degrees, oh, here we go, clear line. Oh, 60, I typed in 60. Oh, what a noob. Oh, that's annoying. That was on such a good roll as well. E6, rotate 20, E4, E3, rotate 20. I'll go 30, oh, perfect line. Oh, I've got the optimal, I'm clipping the apex. E3, rotate minus 20, E4, rotate minus 20, E4, rotate minus 20, oh, look at this cornering. 4, oh, I nearly pressed 40 there. E3, rotate minus, I'm gonna go crazy, 60, E4. Can I make this corner now? Rotate. I'm gonna go 60 degrees again. I can do it. E2. Check this out. E1. Rotate. This is tight. I don't know if I'm saving time on this. 20. E2. I can't. I don't know if I'm clipping it. Plus. I'm clear. I think anyway. Unless it's the cavity that's doing it. I'm pressing keyboard. I haven't touched the mouse. Check this out. 10. E4. We'll have to go to the judges, like the video replay. E4. E6. Rotate 20. I'll go 40. E6. E4. Rotate minus 45. E20. Oh. I was on a sub 2 minute run there. And it's so easy to hit that 20 because when you've done a rotation just before it, like 20, 20, 60, 30, 40, and then when you go forward, you can't just floor it like that. You're basically, yeah, you just run it through the wall. Oh, this guy's staring at me. Let's try it again. E8, rotate 45. I should remember this now. E6, I'll go crazy. Rotate 20. E6, rotate minus 20. E4, rotate minus 30. E7, rotate minus 10. I'm going to do just a slight turn. E4, rotate minus 45. I'll go crazy. E6. Oh, this is going to be tight. 2, rotate 30. E1, rotate 10, E1, rotate 10, E1, rotate 10. Check out that cornering. E is slow, but it's nice. E2, rotate 5 degrees, micro adjustments. E7, rotate. I have to correct adjustments here a little bit. Minus 5 degrees. E, check this out. 8. E, that wasn't so good, but okay. 4, rotate 20. E4, rotate. Or I already pressed this extrude. Rotate 20. E6. E3, rotate minus 45. E3. Oh, I nearly pressed the wrong key. 4, rotate minus 20. E2, rotate minus 10. E2, rotate minus 20. E2, rotate minus 20. E, oh, that's tight. 3, rotate 20. E8, oh, that's a tight corner. E3, oh, I'm chicken now. 5, E, rotate 45. E5. You have to start in the finish area as well. You can't overshoot. You just need to cross into the finish line. You can't overshoot. Game over. New rule. Just made it up. I just set the world record in extrude on level 67. Sub 2-minute time. Finished pretty good. Had a couple of tries. Few close calls. Over extruded straight into wall a couple of times. I went for the pro pipe as well. Halfway through. There's you can go the extended route. If you want to show off, maybe you do this tight type of cornering, do the funnels. Let's check the geometry here as well. Don't think we've got any overlaps. Looking pretty good here. I'm quite happy with the radius here. It's not the fastest. You could do it with less extrude, fewer extrudes, but overall I'm quite happy with it. It looks pretty good. Here as well, you don't win a beauty contest with cornering like this. It's quite sharp. Maybe you want a little bit smoother. Here was a close call. Check that out. You couldn't slide a credit card through there hardly. And there we go, cross the finish line. You can go extended scoring up here. So you do statistics here. So if we go for the selected path here, we've got 124 verts. We might have to play around with the... I mean, we're just breaking new ground here, so we're going to have to play around. Let's say it's the time that matters here. So verts is a bonus. Maybe you can do... we can have 2 different modes. Maybe we'll do speed. This is the speed run. And you can do a minimum amount of verts as well. So that's a different competition. So I have to check on the replay, instant replay. Not instant, because it happened a while ago. So I'm going to check on the replay how long it took. And this is the world record time that you need to beat. And if you want to go for the vert record, this is the amount of verts I can actually see here, because those I can count. 124 verts. That's what you have to go, sub 124 verts. That should be easy to beat. Other than that, I'm working on Line War. Currently, I'm animating this guy, and I've got a few animations here. For example, we've got a dig animation. Pretty cool here. And check it out. The infantry and all the units, in fact, are going to dig themselves into defense positions. So we thought, why not have like a spade and digging animation? Because right now, they just sit down on the defense line and they rotate into position, and you don't really know when they're finished and when they start gaining that defense bonus. So now the characters, instead, they will start digging, and it'll actually form a pit into the ground a little bit. It's a bump map texture that I'm going to put in the world. And that bump map actually rendered in Blender, to be honest. To be fair, I don't know how to be honest. Anyone who says to be honest means that most of the time they're not honest, I guess. So this is the first phase when they enter the defense. He's going to dig a pit, and after that, it'll transition into a new one here, and he's gonna stack sandbags. So let's show the sandbag here. Let's actually swap the animation here as well to armature and stack. There we go. And this one is a lot longer. So Control Tab A, select everything, and we've got 159 frames. So obviously the sandbag will be hidden and displayed on and off. So he won't go through the legs like that. He'll actually drop the sandbag down and put it down. So you might have seen me working on this game before. It's we recently announced it, but we've been working on it for about 1.5 years, nearly 2 years actually. And it's called Line War. It's a real-time strategy, multiplayer, packed with AI and multiplayer code and procedural world generation. A lot of fun stuff there. So it's not the easiest of tasks to attempt. We went public not so long ago, maybe a month and a half ago. So it's fun to be able to show the game, and you might want to catch our Twitch streams, because 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, according to our Twitch schedule, we play matches against each other that we stream on the internet. We stream matches that you can watch, and you can even check out the old matches if you go to the history. Don't check the most recent ones because I lost most of them. I shouldn't say that. Then you won't watch them. We're working super hard on improving the game. Christian is the AI master, so he's coding like crazy now, making the directives a little bit more distinct. And then we're improving the defense directive, so they're actually, like I just showed, you'll dig down into defense positions, it'll tilt longer, and they'll have a directional bonus, so anyone entering into the front of a defense line will taste a bucket of lead straight in the face, whereas if they come from behind, like you do sometimes, then you're vulnerable from behind. That's what you are. So you'll actually get a anti-defense bonus, whatever that means, defense penalty. So you take more damage. Whew, okay, so what am I going to model this time? We're going to model a hot air balloon. Ready, steady, go. Tab into edit mode, A to select everything. Let's move it up to, hold the control key, snap it. G, let's get a brown basket. I to inset, E to extrude, and extrude down. Control plus, let's make it dark inside. That's what it is. Shift D and move it up. Right click, subdivide, go up to a few more cuts, and then bring up my favorite loop tools, circle, and F1 on the keypad, forefront view, move it up so they can fit. E to extrude, S to scale, 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 balloon shape here. E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude. You get the point, but I'm going to keep saying it. E to extrude, S to scale. Got a little bit sidetracked there. E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude, S to scale, and that's it. E to extrude, S to scale. I'm actually going to keep this topology here, so that's it. It looks a bit unnecessary, but that's okay. L, let's make it white-ish. There we go. And should we colorize this thing? Yeah, we should. Alt and ring select those. And I've missed one. There. G, let's make that red. Nice. Looks hot air balloony, right? And I'm gonna do, what more should we do? I'm gonna do, maybe we'll colorize this a little bit different. So here, should we make it a little bit blue? Scale 0 on the left here. Blue. Control R and some orange maybe. Just going a bit wild with the colors here. Not that wild, but that's not bright enough. There, that's bright enough. Okay, and we need strings. So I'm gonna Alt select those, Shift D to duplicate them, P, separate by selection, Tab out of edit mode, Tab into edit mode, 8 select everything, I to inset again to get separate. There we go. Control I, delete faces. A to select everything, Alt E to extrude long fingers normal. I'm going to try to make some strings here. So L to select all of them, no, A to select all of them, and A scale 0 on the left here. Let's go for dark strings. There we go. And now I need to go comma probably, and should we do normal, period, individual origins, scale, Shift Z, scale Z. Oh, this is not so good. Scale. Okay, I need to go back to period, medium point, scale, and scale Z now, I guess. And scale all together. This is not going so good. Alt Z, see-through. This is way too high. The balloon is way too high. Scale, okay. This is trickier than I thought. That's it. They're not going to be attached. No strings attached. There, but they are, in a way. So that's it. It's going to be a optical... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I did a count up instead of a count down. So 3 minutes has passed because I'm still in extrude game mode here. So now we're going to do... no one can see that they're not attached there. It's going to fall like a brick straight into the ground. Kill everyone up in the balloon and down on the ground. But that's stuff like that happens. So if you're going to go ballooning, attach your basket. Shift D, scale, E to extrude, S to 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 scale. And here I should probably do, make a gradient. I'm thrown off now, 333 on the clock. Got absolutely no idea what's going on. Let's see, project from view, scale, G, rotate 180, 180, just like the darts, G. That's it. So, and now let's make some people in here. Shift D, scale. They can't be ballooning away on their own like this, an empty basket. I have to cover the fact that I did a mistake with the strings here. E to extrude. square face like any ballooner would have. And let's do a body here as well. Square body, you guessed it. E to extrude, S to scale, yeah, that's what it is. Scale, Y, E to extrude, L to select the length, red top. And should we put eyes on him? Yeah, we should. Difficult otherwise. Scale, Y, scale. I like tall eyes like this. E looks a bit cartoony. And I'm gonna go super low poly, as you might have guessed. Nothing new on that front. 4:30 on the clock. I don't know what that means because it's going in the wrong direction for me. Shift D, scale it down, bring it in, bring it out. And we've got an arm, E to extrude. Very square, but okay. E to extrude again, S to scale, E to extrude. What's going on here? Scale, Y, no, X. Why is that? I'm still in normal mode. So, scale, Z, E to extrude. Oh, I scaled in the wrong direction. Oh, I'm getting scale up, E to extrude, E to extrude. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do a flat palm here, like usual. Here we go. I wasted a lot of time on that one. Why am I modeling a character when I'm doing a balloon? I have no idea. Oh yeah, because he can't go on his own. L, scale up that arm. Scale and Shift Z. I don't want to scale. No, I don't want to do that. G. That's one thick fat arm. Scale Z. Scale Y. That's it. A little bit, but he'll fall just from his own weight here. Okay, L, Shift D, rotate 180. G, totally thrown myself off with that arm. He's panicking here, just like I am. Rotate G, rotate G. He's too big as well. Scale X, that's better. Feel better now. L, he looks like he's panicking. I've got 5 minutes on the clock. Let's rotate that arm. We'll put two people in here. L, L, L. Okay, we'll need hair first. Kind of bald. I'm nearly going bald, but this one needs a bit of hair here. E to extrude. L, skin colored hair. Not good. There we go. L, 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 L to select all the length. Shift D, G, rotate. And this guy's really hanging out here. They're twins. Yep, twin ballooners. G, he's going through the strings as well. He's tangled. L, my kids like Tangled, the film. They might like this one too. They're panicking here. I'm doing control, how many? 645. It's gonna be close. Rotate. G. Okay, he can have a different top though. No, they're twins, remember. His and hers. Oh, it's a girl. There we go. She's panicking. She doesn't want to be with him there. They've got the same clothes and everything. Okay, we need a sandbag here so they can drop some stuff if they're going too high. E to extrude. E to extrude. S to scale. E to extrude. S to scale. E to extrude. Oop. Control R. Scale. L to select the length. G. Let's go dark sandbags here. Period. Medium point. No, period. 3D cursor. Select L. Shift D. Rotate. Z90, Shift D, rotate, Z90, Shift D, rotate, Z90, and we've got bags all around here. And should we do something nicer here? We've got 7:38 on the clock here. Let's make this balloon a little bit nicer. So I'll do tab intended mode on that one, Control R. Let's go double loop cut here. So Control R-ing these. And then I'm gonna do Alt and ring select these. Alt, Shift, select and click. There we go. Everything around, yeah. Scale. Shift Z, because I don't want to scale on the Z axis there. And then we've like beefed out that balloon a little bit. Let's see. Control I. I'm going to invert these. And then I can go a little bit darker here on the reds and the blues, maybe. Maybe that'll look nice. There we go. That's it. And, oh, they're panicking there. So I've got a minute and a half to spare. We can do those air trap holes here. Control R and there, F3, checker deselect. I already had that. And then we'll go just like a fake scale 0 black, so it looks like you can see inside there. And I should probably do, that's a lot of subdivisions. I should have done this before probably. So C to set. Okay, I don't want to do that. I've got 1 minute. Losing my voice. That's standard. Here we go. I don't know how many of these I've lost my voice on. I to inset twice, E to extrude. That's one slow extrusion. Alt Z to see through, G, Z, move it on the side. You won't see this, so that's okay. Alt H to unhide everything. That one's just floating in there as well. Everything's just floating in there. And I think I'll do some like Control R here as well. Let's throw low poly out the window. F3, checker deselect. I to inset. Pardon me. G. That's it. So it looks a little bit like it's. And should we refine it slightly since we've got time? Period, medium point. I've got 15 seconds to spare. We can take it easy. Alt select S and Control R. We can even refine even further. Check this out. Scale. Time's up. But the timer didn't go off because I actually counted up to 10 minutes instead. And before you say it, what does this look like if you subdivide it? Well, if I select it and go Control 2, that's what it looks like. And before you ask it, what happens if you go smooth shading? So I select everything and I go face, shade smooth. That's what it looks like. And what if you say, what if you disable cavity? So I go there, I disable cavity. And that's what the balloon would look like. And that's what they'd look like. And this is why you don't subdivide. That just tears people apart, literally, including me. So let's Control Z. Includes episode next of the 10-minute modeling challenge. Arvid and Opal reminded me it's the next episode. If you participated in the Imphenzia Discord server community monthly challenge 3 to model an animated character or model a character, and you got some brownie points, remember, if you did the animations as well. So that ended today. When you watch this, in fact, the deadline is pretty much done. I think either now or it was about half an hour ago. So if you missed that one, you've missed that one. You might want to participate in the monthly challenge 4. And I'm going to actually be faster to announce this one. I'm not going to give you just a week at the end of it. So make sure you go to the Imphenzia Discord server. And then just this weekend at the very latest, we're going to announce monthly challenge 4. And let's have a look at what that's going to bring. And I've got 2 videos to make. I'm going to select the winners from MC2 and MC3. So monthly challenge 2 and monthly challenge 3. And announce those as well. And hopefully I'll be able to catch up on everything now and we'll be back on track, back in sync. The cogs will be rotating in the right direction again very soon. I'm pretty sure about that. No bonus tips this week. So you should play extrude instead. You should practice. You should beat my time. You should go sub 2. You should beat my time. And you should go sub 124 verts as well. And post your times in the Discord server. And even better, post a video of yourself doing it. So we'll see who sets the speed record of extrude. I just thought, I've had a lot of questions through, like this past year especially. I've had comments, questions through comments, through chat messages, through Discord, all sorts of things. And I really want to try to answer a lot of questions. And I thought maybe we could make a little bit of a fun video format to do it. It'll be like you guys interviewing me. So here's the thing. Go to the Discord server, link is in the description, and go to the Ask Me Anything channel. It'll be something along those lines. And then what you do is you record yourself with a camera. Come on now, don't be shy. And ask your question into the camera, and then I'll take your video footage if you send it to me or put it on YouTube. You can do it unlisted or something if you want, and I'll screen cap record it. And then I'll use your footage in my video. Save me from creating content or something. No. So basically, I'll take your footage and I'll put your question in my video, and then I'll reply it. It'll be like an interview, so all of you guys can interview me. I have no idea if anyone or if how many people will send in anything, but if I get a few questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Could be anything. It could be about game development, Unity, Blender, music making, sound effects recording, sound design, anything that I do. Just ask away and I'll be happy to try to answer them for you. All right, until next week, have a great one and I'll see you then. Bye for now.